going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to another episode of The Owl House. Within this season, there have been 3 episodes that people have been constantly hyping up to me. The first one is Knock Knock Knockin' on Hootie's Door, a thorough success, and the other 2 are Hollow Mind and King's Tide. Now, King's Tide is the season finale, so as far as hype is concerned, that one makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I get why I get so many comments about that one. Hollow Mind is a different story, though. I have no idea what to expect going into this one. But considering the fact that absolutely none of you warned me about the episode where Luz has a thorough panic attack over the death of her father, I'm expecting some pretty devastating stuff here. I just can't believe... Every Owl House episode, I get maybe like 200 comments of people being like, man, Danny's not ready for Hollow Mind. Can't wait for Danny to make it to King's Tide. What about the one where Luz freaks out because her dad is dead? That didn't seem like something any of you wanted to bring up. No, not at all. That episode was maybe the craziest bait and switch I've experienced on this channel to date. I looked like a right dumbass that entire episode, and I have no one else but you freaks to blame for it. That being said, you guys have warned me about Hollow Mind, so I'm going into this episode as emotionally guarded as humanly possible. I'm going into this episode so emotionally guarded that if I were even 1% more emotionally detached than I am right now, I'd be an actual legal sociopath. A child could die right in front of me right now, and I wouldn't give a rat's boot. That's the mental state I'm entering this episode with. Let's see if it's enough.
You know exactly where we are, human. You got us trapped in the Emperor's mind!
Huh?
You know what? I can immediately tell why people say this is such a big episode. Honestly, I can tell why a lot of people say this is the biggest episode. I feel like this is about to become outlandishly dark.
Teeth, get your teeth. We got all varieties and qualities.
I even
Do trades.
Don't do what? I would trade teeth in a heartbeat. What a great deal. You know, sometimes when you're at a party or a festival and there's like a tattoo artist there, and you and your friends are like, you know what, yeah, maybe I'll get a spontaneous tattoo. You know, maybe just like a tiny little sheet ghost or something on my wrist. Like, wouldn't that be fun to do just like on a whim? That's me with teeth trading. If I were just at a flea market and some dude were walking around offering to swap my teeth out with fangs, you better believe I'm leaving that market with fangs. I don't even have canine teeth. They were taken from me. You guys ready for a thorough breakdown of my oral anatomy? Most people have your 2 front teeth, what are called eye teeth, right next to them, and then their canine teeth. I, however, for whatever reason, only had 1 eye tooth. So it was like my 2 front teeth, eye tooth, canine, and then on the other side, just canine. And it looked whack. So the orthodontist took out my 1 eye tooth, crushed my teeth in, and then shaved down my canines so I didn't have actual for real fangs. All of this without my consent. Keep in mind, not getting my consent, probably for the best, because I 100% would have been like, let me have fangs. However, that doesn't change the fact that now, as a 25-year-old man, I still want the goddamn fangs. Oh shit, Darius and the Beast Witch are working with Rain now? Since when? Weren't they the ones who captured and tortured them to begin with?
Hable más lento, por favor? Aw, you remembered your lesson.
But that wasn't Spanish, buddy.
What an idiot. He thought English was Spanish. Danny says, still embarrassed about the time everybody thought he didn't know Spanish and was racist.
Emperor Bello says wild witches celebrate destruction and pain.
Dude, I love seeing the Emperor's influence on people. It's so good. I love seeing just how deeply he's indoctrinated everybody into thinking he communes with the Titan, and just how much everyone respects and reveres him for it. It's such an intense religious allegory. A religious allegory, if you will. It also helps keep Belos's name just, like, constantly permeating throughout the entire show. Like, you really feel his presence throughout the entirety of the Boiling Isles.
He just wants power, and I bet dollars to donuts that he can't speak to the Titan.
Do you think she's right?
Oh shit, the treason! Hey, maybe reel it in a bit loose. They used to do crazy shit to people who said stuff like this. You thought humans were intense when they were looking for heretical witches? What do you think witches are gonna do when they find a heretical human? Luce is out here trying to become the protagonist of the Reverse Crucible.
No one wants to think they've wasted their life following the wrong person. We just gotta find something big to change their minds.
Weirdly wise and measured advice coming from King over here. King's been kinda weird this season, hasn't he? Like, not necessarily in a bad way, but he's definitely a lot less goofy and childish than he was in the first season. And that could be because the show itself has gotten a lot more serious, and so King's personality is just adapting to the more mature situations they're finding themselves in. But it is always jarring to hear him randomly take a knee and dish out some actual advice from time to time.
Hunter! Hey, can I bug you with a few questions?
What a dick! Why would you tackle this poor dude? This is super not the way to get somebody's attention. Can you imagine if you were just standing inside of a CVS and somebody you knew came up and smashed you into an aisle like, yo, you wanna grab ice cream later?
You want to prove that my uncle is evil, and you thought I would help?
Dog, look at this fucking hallway. This is all the proof she needs. Does this not look like an inherently evil hallway to you? 70% of these paintings feature a landscape on fire.
Makes sense. Mindscapes reflect the individual.
Yeah, and this individual is blatantly evil.
Unfettered wild magic wiped out our family. Everyone knew too much and got themselves hurt.
See, stuff like that is so good. It's so well written. Everyone knew too much and got themselves hurt is such a great line. I love how Belos convinced these people that staying ignorant and submissive is actually, like, in their best interest. He made them afraid to seek out intelligence and made them grateful for his oppression. Like, what a well-written tyrant.
I'm the youngest scout to become Golden Guard. I, never found out what happened to the previous one. Huh. Why does Darius look so sad here?
Darius is on such a weird redemption arc all of a sudden. I kind of like the idea that all of the main Coven heads were charismatic but evil, and Rain was the only one in Belos' circle that was actually betraying him. I like the idea of Darius becoming a mentor figure for Hunter, but I don't love the idea of him becoming completely good. Like, I feel like he's just a lot more fun if he's evil. That's kinda sick. I remember when I watched Willow's Mind episode, I thought it was kinda weird that teenage Willow and kid Willow were just like running around and hanging out with each other. But this is such a cool twist on that same concept that makes me like it a lot more. Because here, child Belos and adult Belos are at odds with each other. And so this is a really cool way to show just how much he's changed over the years. Like, I like the multiple yous within your mindscape if the multiple yous don't really get along. Like, that was my only issue, is that, like, Kid Willow and Teen Willow are essentially the same Willow. Like, Willow didn't really, like, evolve much between those two times in her life.
We're probably being punished because you provoked his inner self.
I like this mini-arc of Hunter slowly becoming a Palisman rights activist.
Flapjack! Are you okay?
Flapjack?! That's the perfect name for that little guy!
Well, we're gonna get you out. We'll make a return spell as fast as we can. Just don't lose the walkie-talkie. It's our only connection to you.
Doesn't this kind of sound like a Disney ride? You know when you're in the lobby of a Star Wars ride and they play a video where Rey walks out and she's just like, Kylo Ren just trapped me in his dungeon. You're gonna have to fight your way through his ship and release the controls. But make sure you keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. And don't let him kiss ya, or you'll be lost to the dark side for good.
Let's go, go, go!
Wait, you're just gonna invade his memories? That's sacrilege!
Dog, his memories are going to eat you unless you religion the hell out of his sack right now.
Oh, hey, your buddy's trapped too, right? The angry blonde kid?
I like how Hootie's literally never met Hunter before, so he's just saying shit he's heard about him. Which means that when people have described Hunter to Hootie, they've described him as the angry blonde kid. Also, are these disguises really fooling anybody? Like, are there any viewers of any age demographic that don't know this is Rain, Darius, and the little beast guy?
Our lives anger the Titan. My own family has been hurt by the darkness of wild magic.
Is this Belos? This dude seems like 40 years older than current Belos, doesn't he? Does eating palismans de-age him? It must, because Ida said he's been emperor for like 50 years.
I've been shown the healing light. It shines in 9 hues.
Oh, what a great pitch. What a fantastic presentation. That's the thing people don't understand. If you want to be a good prophet, you gotta be a great showman. P.T. Barnum was only like 2 miracles away from being our next messiah.
What about the rest of these?
Put on a bigger show.
Wild that Hunter already knows Belos has been scamming people. Like, I thought he was gonna discover it through this little mind adventure. I kinda love the idea of him doing both. Like, Hunter's just like, see? Wild witches attacked his speech. They're always wreaking havoc on— Oh, wait, no, you know what? I forgot I was framing them.
I can make your magic pure again, as the Titan intended.
It's so weird that Belos wants the coven split up. Have we ever found out why? Like, if he's Philip, you would assume that he would just want to erase all magic entirely, rather than, like, dividing it for some reason. Or maybe that's what the Day of Unity is. Like, that's when he's gonna take everyone's magic away. But then again, still, like, why split it up? Oh, sweet, Hunter's giving out flash tattoos. I guess his religion ain't so bad after all. Oh, sweet, Hunter's giving out blood diseases. I guess this religion sucks after all.
We'll play forever, me and you, when you paint the land in night bright hues!
Okay. I'm listening. Getting some big Maui from Moana vibes from this shadowy little weirdo, but I'm digging it. Obviously, he doesn't look like Maui from Moana, but doesn't he remind you of Maui's weird, gimmicky little tattoo guy?
Betrayed, beguiled, alone, deceived! We'll have our revenge on... Unity is so hard to rhyme.
Unity is hard to rhyme? What, do you not speak English? There are like 1 million English words that end in E. That's like a baby's first rhyming word. Betrayed, beguiled, alone, deceived. We will have our revenge on thee.
Admit it!
Of course I don't, Collector. It hurts every time he chooses to betray me.
How much you want to bet Hunter's a clone of Belos? Honestly, now that I say it out loud, I don't see any other alternative. They have the exact same hair color, the exact same notch in their ear. I'm genuinely really embarrassed I didn't come up with this theory a long time ago. I don't think there's any other option. I think he's just blatantly a Belos clone.
I'm sure Ida would be cool with it once we tell her what we heard.
Hunter is 100% a clone of Belos. I can't believe I'm just now figuring this out.
Get away from him! Danger!
Wow, that's horrifying. I love how every now and then this show's straight up just like, what if we were Full Metal Alchemist though? What if we were just incredibly shocking and graphic for a minute? Would everyone be cool with that? The answer's no. You remember when we had like a Palisman Day episode and we spent like 30 minutes endearing you to these cute, adorable little creatures? What if we showed you like an unholy homunculus made out of the tortured souls of damned palismans? Wouldn't that be quirky? Oh, that was fucking sick. Great booby trap circle, kid. That was awesome. I love how it was like 98% bombs and only 2% arrows.
Hunter!
Nice. I love how they had Luce running around in a jacket this whole episode just for this one specific instance.
You're gonna be okay! You're gonna be okay! Just hang on!
Is the reason all of you wanted me to see this episode because it's the episode Hunter dies? No way Hunter is actually dead, because if he was, Luce's whole "you're going to be okay" spiel would be super fucked. That scene becomes crazy dark if Hunter's actually not alive anymore.
Do me a kindness and call me by my real name.
I can't.
This would be a way better twist if the show didn't literally tell me that Belos was Philip 2 episodes ago. Why would they reveal this to me way before they reveal it to Luce? This takes all the punch out of that twist. Is that why everybody's like, can't wait for Danny to get to Hollow Mind? Because it's the episode the Belos twist is revealed? Because it's not. It just isn't.
It does feel good to hear another human say that name. I had to change it when Philip was run out of too many towns.
How did he get pointy ears, though? Like, did he cut chunks of his ear off to make it into a point? Because that'd be pretty cool.
He's a better version of an old friend. But thanks to you, I'll have to make another one.
Okay. Maybe Hunter isn't a young Belos? I'm so close to... Is he a clone of Belos's brother? Because Belos is like his uncle? But I think Hunter's young Belos. I don't know. Also, it's weird that Belos's hair is blonde in his old age. Like, Belos looks more like Hunter now than when he was Philip, doesn't he? Okay, yeah, like, no shit, Hunter isn't dead. That would have been crazy. That would have been the craziest moment in children's programming.
He knows we were in there. I can't go back.
Yeah, super justified panic attack. Belos is like one of the scariest villains in any kid show. This is pretty heavy. This panic attack, this is pretty intense. This is like when Jet got brainwashed for me. Like, if I saw this as a kid, I'd be like, why aren't the characters okay? You know, like, this would really unnerve and unsettle me if I were a kid watching this. This would unnerve me almost as much as it unnerves me knowing that I have over 800,000 subscribers and most of them aren't subscribed to my Patreon. I'm just such an empathetic person that knowing so many people are missing out on such premium content, I might cry. It sucks, man. It's one of the great injustices of the world. People not subscribed to my Patreon. No, it's the worst one. There's nothing worse than that. But here's the thing. You can help. If you click the link in my description below, it will bring you to a donation page called My Patreon, where not only will you take part in making this channel as good as it possibly can be, putting out as much content as I possibly can, you will also get dozens and dozens of hours of bonus content in return. Blue Lock reactions, Hell's Paradise reactions, Food Wars reactions, Ghost Stories dub reactions. All of that can be found on my Patreon, as well as access to my Discord server and all the live streams I've recorded in the past and will record in the future. If any of that sounds enticing to you, make sure you consider checking out the Patreon in my description below. It really helps me out a ton. And now, on to the next one.
Wow, King. This looks great.
Luce, is that your fucking Grom dress? Get a new outfit, girl. You can't be re-wearing that shit. This is stuff teenagers legitimately care about.
Hooty hoot! We have visitors!
They're here!
Who the hell is this? This is not King's father. This is either a dream or a scam artist. There's no way they would drop King's father this casually after spending the entire season making a massive deal out of it. Also, why would they all be wearing collars? King's whole family is somebody's pet?
It's almost like a dream.
King? King, come on, it's time to wake up.
Oh yeah, hate discovering you're in a dream right at the happiest moment. That's honestly worse than having a nightmare. At least when you have a nightmare, you're waking up to relief. Having a dream that's better than reality makes life feel like the nightmare.
I'll do anything to save humanity from evil.
Damn, that rocked Hooty. Hooty's flabbergasted, dude. Look at him. Look at how gasted his flabbers are.
King, Hooty, you know what to do.
Look, I know I'm the biggest Hooty stan, so this may come off as biased, but I feel like King is an entirely unnecessary part of this hug. Ignoring the fact that a full-body hug from Hooty is literally impossible to compete with, King isn't even hugging Luce. He's just hugging Hooty. He might as well not even be there. What is he, trying to transfer some of his hug juice through Hooty?
I just need to figure out how.
Needlin!
Oh, he broke her. He snapped her bones. Snapped her bones like a twig, he did. Listen, the hug comes with a risk, but anything worth having does.
Oh, here it comes!
Why did ghosts come out? What the hell died inside of Hooty?
Hooty, you gotta stop eating garbage from the ground.
Hooty, you gotta stop eating living creatures. Look, I know you're a bird, but I've seen you use a typewriter before. You're more sophisticated than this. I don't know, it feels kinda evil of Hooty to just swallow something and then let it die of starvation inside of him.
He's also been eating our mail. Look!
Thank God this letter made its way back to King. Hooty swallowing this thing was genuinely the most upsetting moment in this show so far.
Well, I say you two need a safe place to hide while the adults take care of things.
I know the show's acting like Ida's being overprotective just because she doesn't want King and Luce to get hurt. But she's also 100% right. They're planning a siege against the Emperor. It's so reasonable for her to be like, actually, no children allowed during the coup.
I'm actually in favor of this plan.
You are?
It wouldn't hurt to check.
It could so hurt to check. What are you talking about? King got a mysterious letter from a race of people he didn't know existed until 40 seconds ago, telling him to come visit an island he didn't know existed until 10 seconds ago. I feel like getting murdered is such a high possibility on this mission.
Let's pack for the trip.
Wait for me!
Oh, Porta Hooty's reporting for duty. Let's go. Let's go. Portable Hooty. Hoot, 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 hoot.
Whoever wrote that letter was sending them on a wild loose chase. Oh, no, don't cry.
Yeah, hey, Lilith, this is a horrible time for puns. You guys are literally prepping for war right now. You guys just learned that your government and religion are both objectively evil. Ida's having a very justified crisis here.
They shouldn't have to deal with this.
We have a whole week until the Day of Unity.
We have a whole week until the genocide. Fucking relax, Ida, you're being a bummer. Let's go to Six Flags, Ida. Worrying sucks. Six Flags fucking rules.
Is that a finger? It's a long way from our Titan.
That's 'cause it's not from our Titan.
Yo, new Titan just dropped! Yo, wait, that's so sick. Are different continents different Titans? What an awesome premise for a fantasy world. A world where every country is a different dead god. That's genuinely so sick. It'd also be cool if every Titan allowed for different magic. Like, I know that's not really how this magic system works, but it would be cool if Luz, like, discovered different glyphs while being on different Titans, because they had different, like, biomes and therefore, like, different natural glyphs, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be so cool if they went to this other continent and the magic system was like an entirely different thing. Especially considering the fact that the magic system is directly tied to the Titan.
Is anyone here?
Maybe we're a bunch of early birds.
Yo, thank God they brought Hooty. Honestly, what are we even worrying about this genocide for? As if Hooty would ever let something like that happen.
This is Luce the human / friend / sister, and this is Hooty the, door.
Door? Door? How about Hooty, your best friend, you bony hoe?
We are Titan Trappers, under oath to protect the world from giant monsters of death and destruction.
Definitely didn't expect King to be a part of a warrior race of Titan killers, but I'm also not gonna sit here and pretend like this isn't hype. This is especially hype considering what I just said about different land masses being different Titans. Like, these guys are essentially continent makers. Look, not that the Owl House isn't a fantastic fantasy series, but I am low-key pissed that this incredible concept is being wasted on a cancelled show. This is just such a genius idea that I really wish was in a series of thriving fantasy novels. I love the idea of land masses being living things that are killed and then colonized after they die. Like, oh my god, dude, the potential, the, like, political intrigue that could come from the idea of, like, walking potential countries. You know what I mean? Like, imagine there being kingdoms that train armies, or, like, maybe not even armies, just, like, elite groups of warriors designed specifically to hunt down titans and then claim that titan's corpse to expand their kingdom. Like, God, I hate that this is in this show. This belongs in like a 40-book epic of a fantasy series. You know what I mean?
We help the people of the Boiling Isles?
Any enemy of yours is an enemy of ours.
Okay, I'm starting to see what people mean when they say that the end of this season starts to feel rushed. They acquired that army so quickly. Hey, I don't really have a lot of time to explain, but would you guys be down to war against a country you've never been to before and murder a man you've never met? Yeah, fuck it. We've literally never seen a living Titan before. Might as well kill something. Hey, speaking of genocides, can we work on murdering all of these nightmare griffins already? You know these things breathe spiders, right? And they're like pigeons to these people. I see a spider-breathing griffin like once every 2 episodes. There are way too many of these fucking things running around. Dude, I swear to God, if I were in this world, the speed at which I would become the Belos of killing griffins.
This'll help us defeat Belos for sure. Oh, yeah.
Luz, quit fucking touching things. Look at him, even Hootie's like, bitch, do you ever learn?
I told you to stop rummaging through my stuff.
Oh, so this one's King's father, right? This one's for sure King's dad. He even kinda sounds like King. I guarantee, 100% Mata guarantee, that's going to be the lame twist of this episode.
I saw it once. Before it disappeared, its hateful roar blew out my eardrums. How did it go? Wah!
Oh, I see. Wow, okay. Kind of a crazier twist than I was expecting, but that's fine. Kind of rocked my whole perception on what's going on right now, but that's fine. You know what? This all actually makes sense. Dude, that's... Oh my god, you know, seriously, this all makes sense now. That's why King was being guarded inside of the temple by that weird boomerang bone monster. And the cave drawings weren't of him or his father. Kind of. They were of a Titan. They were of both a Titan and his father. But then wouldn't all of these creatures here technically be Titans? Or is it like a weird genetic mutation thing? Like only some of them grow to be Titans. Whoa, the weird little shadow kids tied to this place too? Crazy that Luz traveled to a different Titan and immediately stumbled upon another insane religious cult.
It's been my little DIY project for years. You like our disguises? Gotta look like a Titan to trap one.
Wow, okay, I haven't even been close to predicting a damn thing this video. Hold on, I gotta fucking recalibrate here for a second. What's happening? So they're not even, by the way, I shaved my arms. They're not even the same race as King. They're just wearing the bones of his ancestors. That honestly rattled me more than finding out that King is a Titan.
But when you grow older, I will be delighted to show you how to dismember your enemies.
Ugh, look at King developing a father figure that'll definitely try and kill him in like Oh my god, I just realized this guy definitely killed King's father. Oh my god, wait, that's crazy if it's true.
Can we play catch?
Adorable. But does this mean that King has already accepted the idea that his father is dead? Because this dude keeps being like, I assume your father didn't survive the last hunt. And King's just like, But what if you were my daddy?
Tarek, I found them!
Oh my goodness, please stop. Please don't hurt King's feelings. He just found the baseball.
Your presence is very special to us, King.
Oh my god, please do not murder King. He just found a male role model.
Don't worry, child. We're almost done.
Then we get to play catch, right?
Just throw a fucking ball at him. That's literally all he wants. Fuck it, throw the knife at him. He literally just wants a male adult to throw something at him. You guys don't want to play catch? You're about to catch these hands if you don't put down the knife and apologize to King immediately.
Did you pull something, Bill?
I can't move!
I can't believe Luce is the one who saved him. I can't believe King's little "and then we get to play catch" didn't warm their heart and cause them to not want to murder him. I thought that's what was gonna happen. That super wasn't what happened. The big dude was just straight up like, everything okay, Bill? Why aren't you killing this kid?
I'm so glad you're okay. What are you talking about? We were just about to play catch.
The only thing you were about to catch is a knife in the eye, my dude. They're about to sacrifice your ass so hard Griffith would have thought it was fucked. You're about to catch some Z's, my dude. You're about to catch some permanent Z's.
I just thought I had to prepare for a world without you in it.
King, this is sad and all, but right now, this whole island is literally prepping for a world without you in it.
You were never one of us. My brothers and sisters, a new hunt begins today!
That's kind of hype. I like how instead of acquiring an army to fight Belos with, they accidentally gave him one. Oh shit, never mind, get exiled, bitches. I do kind of hope that these guys manage to make their way to Belos, though, because like I said, I love the idea of Luce fucking up once again and inadvertently helping Belos. Like, that's so exciting. The idea that she went to this island to help King find his father, and instead made Belos more powerful.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, that was powerful. Dude, that was all I needed. Just a quiet little moment where King comes to terms with the fact that his father's a country. That was... fuck, that's so good. We only have how many episodes left of this? There's not enough. It's not enough episodes, Disney. Imagine looking at this. Imagine looking at this show where it is right now. I'm turning into like a fucking different type of YouTuber right now. Imagine looking at this show where it is, where it's about to end, and being like, no more. There's so much possibility, and there's not enough time. I don't know how it ends, but I know it's not enough. Like I said, the Titan aspect is so big and so cool, and the fact that King is a Titan, and he's essentially like a god. He's a descendant of the country all of these people live on. You need more than the fucking like 6 episodes we have left to deal with that. There's so much there, especially in this like religious allegory of a story. Belos is a religious tyrant. King has the opportunity to be a religious like messiah.
We have them surrounded.
Good. Arrest anyone inside. For the Emperor. For the Emperor!
Oh my god, and what a hype ending too. You got fucking SEAL Team Witch rolling up on the Owl House. God, dude, it's not enough time. I don't know how it's gonna end. God, now I know how everyone felt about Jujutsu Kaisen when that was wrapping up. It's not enough time. It's just not. There's so much. The revelations are so cool. The implications are incredible. I need Dana Terrace to write novels. Stop with this TV show shit. They're always gonna do you dirty. Write a book, I'll literally fund it. I will empty my bank account for you to make this a novelized series. Alright. Well, rats. I'm upset. Good episodes. That's the worst part of it. You know what? Poetically enough, this is like one of those dreams. The Owl House, oh my god, I'm about to become the best fucking reaction YouTuber on the face of the planet. The Owl House is a good dream you're afraid to wake up from because it makes life feel like the nightmare. Can you fucking believe I tied that shit together? That is where, if there were awards for this shit, dude, if there were awards for being a reaction YouTuber, that's my strength, is planting a seed I don't realize I'm gonna turn into a flower later on. This is a dream that is so good, and you know you're in it, you know you're in a dream, and eventually you're gonna have to wake up, and it's gonna suck. I'm sure the finale will be great, I'm sure I'll love it, but I know I'm gonna want more, and I'm regretting starting this journey. I'll see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby, won't you come a little closer where I live for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby.